Hey guys, we're shooting a little video here just for a little bit of help on the Precedent, some battery connections for light kits and things of that nature. We've had a lot of requests lately with Club Card Precedent changing so many things up, the 8-volt configuration, the 12-volt configuration, the bucket harness needing to be in the car, not needing to be in the car. We've had quite a few issues with folks trying to hook up some light kits. We're just trying to give a little bit of help with that. I hold in my hand an LGT-396 bucket harness. Of course, this isn't installed through the car. I'm just going to use this to kind of explain the connections on the 2008 1/2 and up Precedent carts to try to kind of give you an idea and some help there. So on this, basically you have two wires that are coming off that are on the battery side of for your connections. You have a ground wire and you have basically your positive wire that's feeding voltage up to your dash area of the cart. When you look in the battery compartment here, you can see basically this has 6 8-volt batteries. Some of the cars that you'll find will have 12-volt batteries. The problem that we're really having is with the 8 volts, with feeding too much voltage into the system and blowing light kits and accessories and things of that nature. So basically if you look in your car, your tow run switch for your cart's back here behind the battery compartment. Behind there behind the batteries you'll find your ground connection there, which of course connects to your black and white wire here. When you connect that, you'd think of course, okay, you've got to find your positive feed from the batteries. You would, just like anybody would probably think, okay, there's a pigtail coming off this battery here, this is where my blue wire connects. On most Precedent applications, you will not use this pigtail. This pigtail is 48 volts, is what this is feeding into the system. If you connect this blue wire to your pigtail coming off this battery, and then turn your light switch on, it's going to blow all of your batteries. It's going to blow all of your lights, all your bulbs in your light kit or your accessory, whatever you're running. So this very seldomly is used unless you're going to run a 48 volt to 12 volt reducer. If you're going to use a 48 to 12 volt reducer and wire that into the dash, then you're fine using this. 9 times out of 10, you're going to use a 16 volt down to 12 volt reducer. If you're running 16 volts to 12 volts, then you need to hook to basically your front driver side battery is what you need to connect to. Now, another thing we've seen, guys put batteries in, they've had a cart re-batteried somehow or another, the battery arrangement has changed, the wiring has changed, so that definitely adds another layer to some issues with that. It's a real easy way to figure out where your battery connects to. You basically get your digital multimeter, set at the DC voltage, you basically take your negative lead from your multimeter, you go to your wire. You go to your wire right here that's right in front of your controller, your OBC, right behind the battery, and you basically use your ground there to go to that. And you can go to the batteries and see. Right now you'll see we've got 49 volts on that battery. That clearly tells you that's not the battery that you want to use when you're connecting your light kit. You can go right down through and see 48, now you have 40. You go down, you have 32. You go across, you have 24. You go here, 16. This is what you want. So basically, you want your ground here, you want to take your blue wire, which is your power wire for your bucket kit, and you want to run it here. Now, some of your cars, you may find, Club Car originally had a blue pigtail coming off of here, or sometimes you see the blue pigtail coming off of here. That's what you want to use if it's there. If it's not there, you're going to need to basically cut this end off, put a rain terminal on, and then connect it to your battery here. You can connect it to the number 4 battery if you want, or you can connect it here. Either one, this is on the negative side, you're not going to get any voltage from that battery. So, but that's the pretty much the gist of the configuration for this, for hooking that up for basically a 16 to 12 volt reducer. You know, your ground back behind your battery here, right in front of your OBC. Your positive is going to be the battery that's directly behind driver's side legs in the front.